Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 5 of our journey to turn $20,000 into $1 million in 10 years. We're not just chasing numbers, we're building a mindset, a system, and a legacy. Today, we're diving into our portfolio performance for the week ending September 26, 2025. And then we'll discuss what to expect for this week. Let's break it down. But before we go any further, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Any stock we discuss here is not a recommendation to buy or sell. My goal is to teach you how to analyze investments, understand financial trends, and make informed decisions based on your own research and analysis. Because at the end of the day, you are the best person to manage your financial future. This week, SOXL continued its upward momentum while the rest faced headwinds. Its stock price went up from $33.01 to $34.01. Its MACD also ticks higher, showing strong momentum. We can see this strong momentum is reflected in our strategy spreadsheet. We have a sell signal triggered from column J, which is the buy or sell trigger column. But we don't have a buy or sell signal in column K, the trade action column. And thus we stayed put and took no action. To get ready for this week, we copied row 4 and pasted that into row 5. We updated column B4 with the closing price of $34.02. We updated column A5 from the 26th of September 2025 to this Friday's date, which is the 3rd of October 2025. Moving to TQQQ, it came down from $102.98 to $101.25. Its momentum has also slowed down. We can see that's reflected in the chart and our strategy spreadsheet. We have a sell signal triggered from column J, which is the buy or sell trigger column, but we don't have a buy or sell signal in column K, the trade action column. Thus, we stayed put and took no action. To get ready for this week, we copied row 4 and pasted that into row 5. We updated column B for $101.25, which is the closing price for last week, and updated column A5 to next Friday's date of the 3rd of October 2025. Now let's look at Sept, which has a bigger drop than TQQQ, dropping from $33.57 to $30.46 for a loss of 9.26% for the week. We have a buy signal triggered from column J, which is the buy or sell trigger column, and we have a buy signal in column K, the trade action column. Thus, we followed our strategy and bought 2 shares at $30.35 before the market closed on Friday, September 6th, 2025. To get ready for this week, we copied row 4 and pasted that into row 5. We updated column B for $30.35, even though that's not the closing price of $30.46. We used $30.35 because that's the purchase price for the 2 shares we accumulated in column L4. We updated column A5 to next Friday's date of the 3rd of October 2025. Continue to Solana to SOLT. It has the biggest drop for the week, losing 29.38%, dropping from $30.40 to $21.47. Comparing its closing price of $21.47 to the price high the week before, which was $35.30, the drop was 39.18%. It's very volatile. But that's exactly what we want, because we have additional cash to accumulate additional shares. A big drop will allow us to buy it at a discount price. However, our strategy didn't trigger a buy signal in column K4. Why? That's because AIM strategy triggers a buy signal in column J4, but our MECT histogram in column G4 is negative. Thus, the trade action column K didn't trigger a buy signal, and so we stayed put and took no action. To get ready for this week, we copied row 4 and pasted that into row 5. We updated column B for $21.47, which is the closing price for last week, and updated column A5 to next Friday's date of the 3rd of October 2025. As for a DBE, it's relatively flat. There's no buy or sell signal triggered from our strategy. We took no action. To get ready for this week, we copied row 6 and pasted that into row 7. We updated column B6 to $360.37, which is the closing price for last week, and updated column A7 to next Friday's date of the 3rd of October 2025. Now moving to our total tab. We can see there's a loss of $34.60 for TQQQ, a gain of $68 for SOXL, a loss of $250.43 for Ep5, a much bigger loss of $607.24 for SOLT, and a $64.22 loss for Adobe. The total loss of the week stands at $888.49. Overall, we have a total loss of $209.17, or 1.04%. Quick check-in. How are you doing? Are you still holding on to your positions? Did you execute trades according to our signals? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know. Staying the course, this week, we faced some significant drops, particularly in SOLT. It went from $30.40 down to $21.47 for about 29.38% loss for the week. Remember, we're playing the long game here. Volatility is our ally, not our enemy. These dips are opportunities, not threats. We've seen this time and time again. Stay focused, stay disciplined. Don't let emotions dictate your trades. A note on risk management. We understand that losses can be tough, but they're part of the investment journey. Just as we celebrate wins together, we navigate losses as a community too. Remember, we're all in this together. Feel free to drop your questions or concerns in the comments. Let's get chatty. What was your biggest takeaway from this week's trades? What challenges did you face? What did you learn? Share your thoughts. Let's learn from each other and build a stronger investment community together. We've got TQQQ, SOXL, Ep5, SOLT, and a DBE in our portfolio. Each has its own potential. Let's dive into a quick preview of what might happen next. TQQQ can push through its previous high of $105.08, or it can continue to slide down, $1.95. The coming week is crucial. SOXL, likely to continue its run-up. It appears as its current uptrend is still strong and there's no sign of weakness yet. ETH is likely to continue its downtrend. That trend is strong as it confirmed by the MACD, which is also trending down. Our strategy will likely tells us to accumulate additional shares of ETH. We will be ready for that, since we still have cash in the amount of $1,939.97 to accumulate more shares. SOLT likely will continue its downtrend. We'll be ready to take action when our strategy tells us to, but that may not come next week. A DBE will likely oscillate between $340 and $370 for a while. In conclusion, remember, the true measure of success isn't just in the numbers. It's in the knowledge and skills we acquire along the way. Stay curious, keep learning, and let's build that $1 million portfolio together. If you want to access our strategy spreadsheet, it's in the link below. Until next time, happy investing. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly updates. Together, we can build wealth the smart way. See you soon.